Bring back T'Challa, recast T'Challa. By not recasting T'Challa, you are robbing the world of one of the greatest comic book characters ever. Change or replacement is a part of life. A replacement never erases what came before, especially if what came before was irreplaceable. Chadwick Boseman, who died in 2020 from colon cancer complications, was the first cinematic Black Panther. If Disney and Ryan Coogler have their way, he might be the last one and the only one. Now, this is no disrespect. Chadwick Boseman was an incredible actor who accomplished more in one lifetime than most men could accomplish in 5. I was depressed for a week when I heard of his passing. He portrayed James Brown and Jackie Robinson. He was an incredible actor, and he will never ever be duplicated. But the Black Panther IP, T'Challa, the character, is too valuable to the comic book industry and comic book culture and black culture to never be cast again. David Johnson was recently cast as T'Challa Jr., not the new T'Challa. King T'Challa, not the son, not a variant, must be on the big screen again. Casting a new T'Challa will not take away from Chadwick Boseman's memory or legacy. It will build upon it. Boseman's portrayal is the first chain in a legacy that must endure. The casting of new T'Challa actors must continue. Boseman set the cinematic standard for T'Challa the same way Christopher Reeve did with Superman, or Sean Connery did with James Bond. DC did not retire Superman on screen after Christopher Reeve's life-altering injury and passing. Sean Connery was the first James Bond, but there have been 6 James Bonds since, and one of them was American, George Lazenby, I think. Since 1989, there have been 4 cinematic Jokers. The Joker IP was not retired after the passing of Heath Ledger, although it took 7 years after Heath Ledger passed away before Jared Leto was cast as the Joker. From 1989 to 2007, Jack Nicholson was the Joker. Some character IPs, not all, are too important culturally to retire and put away forever, even if the actor who defined that character for a generation sadly passed away. Now, Chadwick Boseman passed away in 2020. I was the first one to say, don't recast it now. Give it some time. But a new T'Challa should be cast. T'Challa is too important to never be cast again. The world got Black Panther fever in 2018 and 2019. The character made his debut in Fantastic Four number 52 in 1966, created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Most casual fans in 2018 thought Black Panther made his debut in Captain America Civil War, back in 2016. Boseman was such a charismatic Black Panther that he made a character no one knew about into a household name. Now, almost 90% of comic book characters are white and male or white in general. The peer review research paper is linked below. The importance of T'Challa to black culture and fans who see themselves in T'Challa is immeasurable. I think Disney is a corporation. They would be fine if T'Challa was recast. I think Ryan Coogler, who was very close to Boseman, and his actors would see it as a portrayal if T'Challa was cast again. Again, this is no disrespect to Coogler or the memory of Chadwick Boseman, but T'Challa is a corporate IP. T'Challa must be recast again. Now, it won't happen anytime soon, but Iron Man will get a new actor. We almost had 2 Batmen in the DCEU, Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck. And the DCU, we have Robert Pattinson, but that's an Elseworld project. They were going to cast a separate Batman for a Batman and Robin film that probably won't happen now. I think Hugh Jackman will be Wolverine for a while, but we won't get a new Wolverine until Jackman is done. Wolverine is too important a character to retire forever. In the comic books, Black Panther is no one Black Panther is stronger or bigger than the entire Wakandan lineage of Black Panthers. No successor actor will erase the importance of Chadwick Boseman. Christopher Reeve's Superman will never be erased. 1978 Superman is still timeless. Black Panther, the T'Challa character, is too important to Black culture and comic book culture to never be recast again. T'Challa belongs to the world, not Disney or Ryan Coogler, respectfully, to never recast again. Chadwick Boseman is the standard for all successor T'Challa actors to meet or rise above. But for some reason, the T'Challa IP seems to be permanently retired, which is not right. It's robbing the fans, it's robbing the culture, and it's robbing the world of cinema for us to never see T'Challa again. Recast T'Challa, not T'Challa Jr., not a variant, not an evil twin. Recast King T'Challa, King of Wakanda again, so the entire world can celebrate. That's my opinion. What do you think? Comment below, and thank you for watching or listening.